LinkedIn B2B sales funnels.
Yep. Well, that's a huge one.
It's a huge one.
Where-
Well, it's
where
a
do
very
we begin?
important one for
Yeah.
everybody that
Yeah.
is actively active in B2B sales.
Yeah. Yeah.
LinkedIn is a platform or a opportunity that you cannot miss out.
No.
Because every professional is on LinkedIn.
Yeah, but before we get into that deeply, I do realize that very often people are thinking, yeah, sales funnel, sales funnel, yeah. So the basics actually is, the basis is your sales funnel
Yeah.
clear in your organization?
Yeah.
And what does it mean? Because of course, we have a sales funnel, but what activities do you do at what stage, and where does LinkedIn fit in there?
It's every organization, and certainly the bigger you are, the more people that are involved, the most important thing is to have a clear vision on the different steps that you as an organization have to get sales. So where do you meet your new clients? What do you offer them? Do you have got a product which speaks for itself? It's a tool range. Everybody knows what a tool range is, and if they need one, they go and buy one. Yeah, but the more your product gets complicated,
I'm sorry, I was stopping it too. Everybody knows what it is, and I'm just nodding very nicely. Yeah, everybody knows what it is. I don't know, but
if you need it,
whatever.
you would know.
Okay,
yeah,
I will.
But the more complicated your product is, or let's say even a service, which is more or less clear, but you cannot hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
There needs to be certain steps where you explain to your potential customer what you can offer them.
So it's the process, and it's not, hey, you want to buy?
No.
Because then usually people say no. But what steps are you going to take before people want you to buy?
Yeah, they need to know your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the second step is that they need to know what you do.
Yeah. And whether you're interesting or beneficial to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's everyone puts other people in a box and say, okay, this is what his name, and this is what he does.
But what we do then very often have is people, especially in B2B, because we're now talking about LinkedIn B2B sales funnels, that they say, yeah, but people don't buy my products through LinkedIn. It doesn't work like that. And that's why we're discussing now the B2B sales funnel with the aid of LinkedIn.
Yeah. It's the combination of your marketing qualified lead going to your sales qualified lead, and who takes ownership of which step.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. But everybody in the organization need to know what are all the steps, because if one step is not really working, where do you need to improve?
Agree. And LinkedIn is then, we added there, but you do see, and I know in an earlier time we discussed what kind of means do you have available in your activities for that, because LinkedIn in your sales funnel is usually not at the bottom. It's for a very big part, it's at the top of the funnel that you use it. You do use it also at the bottom in getting into contact with your current prospect, your future client, but most of it and the most the best results come from the top of your funnel, right? Or do you see that differently?
Oh, right and wrong. LinkedIn helps with finding your prospect.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you have your ideal client organization. So your ideal prospect. Okay, let's say I want to find industries with 200 people employed, and they need to make, let's say, paint.
Because this is the beneficial aspect of LinkedIn that no other social media platform offers. You can target your audience really very specifically.
Yeah. So
Paint, you said.
I don't know,
No?
let's say a printing industry or something. You can find names with them. And not everybody is on LinkedIn, so it's not 100%, absolutely, but I think 90% of European and American companies are on LinkedIn.
Agree.
So you can find them. You can make a list. And then it's all about finding the right people within that organization. Who are you going to contact? And then it's how you're going to contact them. Because you can use LinkedIn for profiling. So you can create a list, but LinkedIn is not always the right platform to have to build a conversation with them, to introduce yourself. So maybe there are additional methods. So you can send them a mail, or a post, or a flyer, a personal letter, name it. That's what you need to discuss and define in your sales funnel.
So it is a part. LinkedIn is a very important part of it, of your entire sales funnel, but it's not only. So but actually it's something you put in every step in your sales funnel. You check out and it depends on your target audience, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what you were saying.
Yeah, LinkedIn is probably better than the yellow pages if you are trying to find a certain prospect.
Yeah. And for some people, the outreach or getting into touch with them through LinkedIn is the best. And for some other people, it's a different route.
It depends on the industry, depends on the position they are having. Name it.
Yeah.
And also how you position yourself. What are you connecting with management, or are you connecting with somebody within operations?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the problems within somebody within operations is different.
Yeah.
He can experience problem X, and the management is experiencing probably problem Z.
Yeah. But are you suggesting, because we're now talking about making use of LinkedIn through your sales funnel, is that you are probably you just need to write it out.
You just need to write it out.
And it depends on your target audience, but that you make it specific.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you go to a trade show, the majority of the trade show organizers are now sharing who is coming and who is not. Actually, who is coming only. Who is not is.
But that's only a couple of days before the trade show.
Yeah. So if you're there, you need to reach out. That's
on the trade show itself.
Probably before, because you want to have a set meeting on the trade show.
Yeah.
And you're both in the same spot.
Then you're actually, before the trade show, you're going to create a different funnel, specific funnel, going towards the trade show.
Yeah.
And then actually is that at that moment, of course, the trade show is part of your sales funnel, but you additionally make a separate sales funnel where the end is that having
and the message is different.
Many people on the trade show as possible. That's then the end point in building your funnel towards the trade show. And the trade show is again a part of the bigger.
Yeah, LinkedIn funnel. Is there to broaden your network.
Yeah. To help them get you to the trade show.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if they are not on the trade show, have the possibility to contact them, let's say a couple of weeks later.
But let's get that concrete then, because the example that you were giving is that people then usually in the build-up of the trade show, day before, they share a post, I'm building it up and see me tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's not really a sales funnel, right?
That's not really a sales funnel.
How, if we now make it concrete, what kind of activities would you be doing? Is that you do the outreach earlier and that you're top of mind, maybe that you have something for them to come and pick up at the trade show, that they know it, that they maybe have said, yes, I'll be there on the Monday, Other people say, no, I'll be there on a Tuesday. It's again building up to the engagement.
Yeah, there's a continuous process of LinkedIn outreach.
Yeah.
That's part of your funnel.
Yeah.
And then you get these smaller campaigns that you are in a certain area. There's a trade show. Okay, who's going to be there? The trade or a show organizer is sharing that information, but you can also do a best guess.
Yeah.
Who's going to be there?
Yeah.
Ask them by LinkedIn direct message. Hey, will you be there? Shall we meet now face to face instead of only direct message and maybe a Teams or Zoom call?
Yeah. So in your entire funnel, you're already in touch with them through the outreach.
That deepens the relationship.
Yeah,
hey,
it deepens.
I've shaken your hand.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or I have something there for you. Please come and pick it up. What we did experience that if people then respond, yes, I'll be there on the Monday, or yes, I'll be there on the Tuesday, it sounds so small, the little message,
personal.
But it works because they feel they have made some kind of an appointment with you, and the chances of them visiting your booth on the trade show are way much higher. That's the funny thing actually about it.
Yeah, we've got lots of customers that had this strategy when they were on a fair, fully booked.
Where they said previously we had the trade fair and that we were standing in the aisle pulling people towards our booth.
Yeah.
And now they were standing in the booth and people all came to them. Actually, every now and then they even had a line. So people were aware that they're there and they had some sort of an agreement.
And that is not only the giveaways, because people don't care about giveaways on the fair.
It helps.
Yeah,
but
it helps.
It is sort of the mental agreement that they said, okay, I'm going to visit him.
Yeah. And in the end, everybody is looking for a problem to their solution to their problem.
They're looking for a problem for their solution, or maybe a solution for their problem. Yes.
But it's important that you show what you can do for them.
Yeah.
Because we're all selfish. No, that's selfish.
We're self-centered.
We're self-centered.
We are.
I'm experiencing a problem. I want my pain to go away.
Yeah. How can you help me?
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's how the universe works.
Yeah. So the main thing is set up, make your sales funnel concrete using the specific outreach options and the specific target focus that LinkedIn has available for you.
Yeah, because when you have written it out and everybody knows what to do, so you prevent situations where a day in advance you say, oh shit, I've got a trade show tomorrow, let's invite 50 people, because sorry, that's too late. Everybody needs to be knowledgeable on how the system that you have in mind works.
Yeah, but that's also what we agree. And in that, you said what campaign you're having. Well, we call it campaigns, but maybe in sales, that we know in sales they use it differently. But it is for any activity that you're having actually just a startup meeting and using that funnel in order to never be living from assumptions.
Yeah, and it goes even further. Mm-hmm. So, okay, the sales person made the sale. Yeah. And then he goes away. You've got your service or your product has been delivered, and now what? Mm-hmm. So maybe you've got a manager or a team which is doing after sales, maintenance, additional services. That's a whole different. It's also part of sales, but it is different.
Enlarging your sales funnel actually not until the sale, but after that.
Yeah. Are you going to show up after you have sold somebody to a company? And people change.
60% of the turnover can come after that sale. That is the upsells, the after sales, the whatever activities, and it's usually from the service departments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the whole networking, it doesn't stop
Yeah.
at that moment in
Yeah.
time. It goes on, and that
Yeah.
is also something that people within service departments are not really used to.
Yeah.
Hey, I am part of sales because I have a certain responsibility for a certain amount of revenue from this company, which I'm working for. I need to connect with people instead of only picking up calls if something broke down.
Yeah, because then in the part of the sales funnel is emphasizing and confirming with your client that they're at the right spot with you, that you are the best person to help them solve their problems. Yeah.
They're all in the CRM, so reach out, build that connection. If they've got an issue or bring forward, how can we solve it? Who do I need to call?
Well, so what I'm thinking now is that the main message, what we're discussing now is first, make sure you have a sales funnel. If you have a sales funnel that leads up only until the sale, that you're missing out probably 60% of your turnover, your revenue that you can improve. Yeah, then I'll say just reach out with us if we can help you improve your sales funnel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Improve it, broaden it, and deepen it.
And deepen it, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think you can. Oh, I know for sure that you can call a discovery call on our website just to
check it out.
Check it out.
Free or
free?
Oh.
It's our investment in our network. So
part of a sales funnel, probably.
Part of a sales funnel.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody knows it, and there's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.